Hey Flyers!
I'm Hayden Horton.
I'm Peyton Lewis.
Welcome to the rundown for the week of September 13th, 2024.
This is one busy week.
So let's talk about what's going on. The new teachers are now settled in.
There's still one new teacher we haven't met.
Zoe Thrasher spoke with Miss Wolcott about her new position at Loyola.
Although she may be a new face to us, Miss Wolcott is definitely not a stranger to Loyola. Let's go interview her and get to know her a little bit more.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Wolcott. I'm happy to be here at Loyola. I feel very blessed to have returned back to Loyola. I used to teach here 19 years ago, and I taught sophomore English at that time. I'm happy to return to Loyola. I love the family feeling here. I love all the students. It was a wonderful place when I worked here before, and a lot of my friends are still here. And I love teaching English. It's a passion of mine. So I'm happy to have returned back to the classroom as well. My family, there's a whole Wolcott legacy. I'm not from here originally, but my husband and his family are. And so he went here, his brother went here, his dad taught here, his mom worked here. And like I said, I taught here 19 years ago. I have two daughters that are off to college. One is at SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, her second year, and the other one is off to University of Oregon for her first year this year. So they traveled far, far away. So as I said, I feel very blessed to be here, and I look forward to a wonderful year and hopefully a long history of being a part of the Loyola family.
Thank you so much, Miss Wolcott. Now, let's hear the fantastic things her students have to say about her.
Miss Wolcott's a pretty good teacher. Our class is pretty fun. I enjoy when we do group projects. My favorite so far, probably when we did a surprise story. We had a bunch of random items that we found in a bag and we had to write about them. And then the groups are always interesting because there's 3 boys in my class and like 18 girls. So it was also pretty fun.
I'm so happy that you decided to join our Flyer family. I hope you have a great year, Miss Wolcott. This has been Zoe Thrasher.
It's great to have you as our sophomore English teacher.
The sophomores had a really big event this week.
That's right, the sophomores had their retreat.
Amaya Tran is going to tell us more about it.
This week, our sophomores went to St. Mary's of the Pines Church for their sophomore retreat. Let's talk to sophomore religion teacher Lucy Barker about how the retreat went.
So today we had Evan Lorette speaking, and he's talked about what a disciple is, what it means to be a disciple of Christ. And then today we had Matthew Bird, who's speaking about the 12 apostles or disciples of Christ, and he's going through their stories very briefly. And then the third talk we have today is Ava Bauer, and she's going to give her personal testimony about what it means to be a disciple of Christ and living it out, living your faith out in the world.
Now let's talk to some of our other students about how their time at the retreat went.
The sophomore retreat was really fun, and I definitely learned a lot.
Oh, I thought it was so fun. It was my first one this year, and we learned a lot of things.
The retreat was fun. I learned about the saint disciples. We had pizza for lunch, and we played games outside, and I learned a lot in some of the people's speeches, and I thought the retreat was fun overall.
Wow, sounds like everyone had a great time at the retreat. This has been Amaya Tran.
Hey Hayden, how good do you think you are at parking?
I believe I'm pretty good at a time in a rush.
Presley Walker talks about some of our parking issues.
Some people are crazy about cars, and sometimes cars drive others crazy. Let's rate some of our student parking in VIP parking lot. Let's get some opinions on our student parking.
I would have to say the worst parkers in VIP are Drake Rogers and Weber Black because they're not able to see over the dash.
I think the people who don't even go to Loyola are the worst parkers at VIP because I fell victim to it once where they took my spot and then it was bad parking in my parking spot.
We both park next to each other, and we think we're good parkers.
But you know who can't park? Drake Rogers.
I would say the worst parker in VIP is me, but I've heard a lot of people say Jake Rogers, so yeah.
I park in VIP, and I'd give myself a 10 out of 10 on the parking scale.
Thank you for joining me on this adventure through VIP parking. This has been Presley Walker.
Thank you, Presley. I didn't realize everyone here is so bad at parking.
Are you excited for our first home football game?
I am. I'm ready to play on some turf after last week's Mud Bowl.
Yeah, I bet that wasn't very fun.
Here's Johnny Roberts with this week's sports report.
Our Flyers have been very busy recently with the start of the football, volleyball, and fall softball seasons. Even though the football team was off to a hot start in the Jamboree, they lost last week to St. Frederick's. They will play Logansport this week at Mesmer.
I think the team's really ready for the game against Logansport on Friday. Finally get to play on some turf, show off our speed. Defense did an amazing job last week, only letting up 6 points. I think we're going to do the same thing this week. And let's just everyone get out there and let's have a good time and let's win.
The volleyball team has been off to a slow start this week, playing 4 games this week. They played Natchez Central, Downsville, Horton, and Airline. The softball team has also been busy this week as they started their fall season. Good luck to all fall sports as they continue in their season. This has been Johnny Roberts.
This game is at home, so don't forget to be there tonight.
The theme is Blue Out Logansport.
So wear your favorite blue outfit.
That's it for this week's rundown.
See you next time.
Bye.
That's right. The sophomores went to their religion. Okay, great. Their religion retreat. Sorry.
What'd you get in English last year? Or speech?
Football season has made their return. And who makes you excited during football games?
Pipeline does.
You have to do it.
I would scoot over to the right a little bit. That. The other way. Like there. I think that looks cool.